YouTube, hey, what's going on? Hopefully you guys have been good. Here we are on the Z6. We have Bisi Motos 3.6 and I've heard that it's pretty radical. So this is the camshaft that'll be going in. Let's get started. Alright, so there we got the rocker cover off. You always want to take a peek inside the head, make sure everything's looking nice, and make sure there's no pieces, no chunks lying around. Here we got the full Ferrera valve train. So you got the retainers, the springs, pretty much everything. It's ready to go. It's ready for the Bisi. So let's take off the top. I'll be right back. All right, Houston, we have a problem. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. There's a freaking crack. It's literally broken off, like this piece right here. Let me unloosen this. You know what, let me unloosen this, I'll come right back, but it is cracked. Alright, so now that we got the top assembly off, I don't know if you guys remember, I had the VTEC locked on these. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that, return it back to normal. Out with the old, soon to be in with the new. So let's take this cam out real quick. It's already practically out. Yeah, it's practically out. Little bit of scoring there on number 4 side, but otherwise looks pretty good. Got the new cam seal. Just remember this part right here is gonna spill some oil, so yeah. Anyways, let's get it out. All right guys, so here we have the camshaft already loose and out, and I gotta say, next to the Bisi, like the stock cam is like an A cup and Bisi's like a freaking double D, man. You can totally see the size difference, and it's just so much more girthy and like heavier. So hopefully this gives me some ping pows, and I don't mean the explosion kind. Let's get it put in. Real easy process. All right, finally I reached the sprocket part. This little sprocket, I've had it for at least 2 months, even before I had the camshaft, because that camshaft, if you guys really want to go with the Bisi Moto, expect like freaking 10 weeks before it comes in. Seriously. Look at this little thing, it's super tiny. Anyways, I'm gonna red Loctite all these little bolts and get her put on. Let's go. Oh yeah, and one last thing guys, the name of this always pops my mind, but it came with it, and as you know, if you lose this, well, it's not gonna work, because this one comes with it built in, and this one comes with its own. Honda gang, man, there's nothing like genuine Honda parts. Let's focus. Go. All right, see that VTEC lobe, that real big one right here in the middle? Watch this part right here. This is what they mean by possible. Luckily I was fortunate. Look at that, watch. Look at that clearance. I mean, you're talking just clearing that thing. That's incredible. Big old lobes on this. Well, I'm gonna definitely put this to good use, run it really hard, and see if the horror stories of snapping these things in half are true. YouTube, we got a serious problem here. Never so much has the meme lefty loosey righty loosey meant so much. A problem that I had with this engine, if you look back on one of my videos when I had first turned up the boost, long story short, we pulled the threads out of the tensioner for the freaking belt, and we ended up cutting it out to the next biggest size, and right now I didn't even get to where I was just starting to tighten, and it's just spinning. So I still have to take it so that they can degree it, but I at least, you know, still wanted to turn it over and make sure everything was running okay. And now that's just a real pain in the bum. So I guess that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the car. I'm gonna leave it here, probably get myself some helis or little heli coils, and I don't know, I'm gonna have to probably go about inserting. I don't think I can cut to the next size up, otherwise I'm gonna be at a really big bolt, and I'm gonna have to probably drill out the little pulley so I can fit the bolt through it. You know, I don't want to go all that route. I mean, if you have to, you have to, right? Or get an entire brand new block just because that little bolt hole. So that's where I'm gonna leave this. Most likely go with the coil. But yeah, this is where it's gonna end. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. Thank you everybody that has watched so far. That's like where you're just stopped right in your tracks and you know that this thing's gonna do some jail time.